Hi you guys, this is the third video, and I hope this one will work. I haven't posted for quite some time due to the fact that I am very exhausted nowadays after work, and especially these past 2 weeks. I've not been feeling well. This thingy here is just my warm water bottle. Yes, I put them in here because it helps when I don't feel well or if I can't breathe properly, like the 2 weeks um, that has been passed. So I want to do this video now before I forget important things. There are one particular reason why I'm doing it now, and that is just to show you how remarkable and amazing Jesus is. He's just, I mean, he's one of a kind. So when I was created, God already know um, my life, you know. Before it happened, and he already put some stuff into place before it happened. And the reason why I think so is because of the following. So 2 weeks ago, I went to for my long checkup. I have them twice a year, and everything was fine. Before I went, it was the normal. Sometimes it's good days, sometimes it's bad days. What I mean with a good day and a bad day is simply that on a good day, yes, I'm still walking slow. Yes, I'm still um, doing things on a much slower pace, but it's bearable. On a not so good day, on a bad day, which means that when I take a bath in the morning and in the afternoon, I have to rest in between taking the bath, and I will not be so visible. I will be in my office and just have to move when I have to move, and I don't have any choice. Um, and I won't be very chatty because minimum talking is then very good for me. So that's what I mean when I have a good and a bad day due to my lungs that is not functioning very well. So 2 weeks ago, I had my lung checkup, and they gave me, I think it's called pneumococcal injection, and boy, did it affected me badly. I first thought, okay, I am imagining myself, and as the days turned into weeks, the imagination was not an imagination; it was actually reality, and still I'm not feeling good. So somewhere along the line with the injection and my immune system, or the injection and maybe I was a little bit sick, I don't know, somewhere along the line it clashes, which leave me with me feeling very terribly for the past 2 weeks, which means it's 14 days. I'm counting it, because my typical good days and bad days, good days will last 2 to 3 days, bad days will last 3 to 4 days. There's always an end after it. But now it's been, 14 days and I'm feeling bad. But what I want to tell you is how amazing God is. So I work at a residence facility, and I administer the finances of the residents, and I'm also part of management. So yeah, in the beginning of the month, the first 2 weeks, it's a little bit hectic. I take orders. I will not go into too deep of what I do, but the reason why I'm telling you that I do orders is I take 66 elderly people's order, meaning I have to go and walk to them and ask them, okay, what do you want from the shop? They will give me their order, and after I finish talking to all of the 66, I will go back to my office and then type it. So I've got good days and bad days, I just mentioned earlier. So now this past 14 days was just bad days. Every day was a bad day, which means I was a little bit suffocating on a daily basis, and which result into me can't do my job as I would not normally do it. Now listen to this. So my boss isn't, first of all, an amazing person, and she's a registered nurse. Did you hear that part? My boss is a registered nurse, and I am sick with a rare disease that causes multiple stuff not functioning as they're supposed to, as I explained in the previous videos. So I told you now before, God is amazing, and He put me here and know that I was going to get sick along the line, and He gave me a boss that is a registered nurse. So when I'm sick, and I don't even sometimes have to tell her, she will tell me in the morning when I greet her, and she will say, you're not feeling well, you don't look good, are you alright? I've got that type of boss that will say, Ilse, you know you're out of breath, why are you taking orders? Sit in your office and I will arrange with your co-workers to do that part of your work. That is how amazing. For me, it is amazing because if you are suffocating a little bit, then movement would make it worse. You don't want to move. Like sometimes I have to get up at night to use the toilet, and if it was a bad day, I don't want to get up and go use the toilet. I will lay there in bed till I can't lay there anymore. That's how bad it can get. And then I have this amazing, understandable boss, knowing that there are sometimes days, and those days turn into weeks, that I'm not myself, and that I cannot work as I normally work because I'm a work addict, and it's so understandable. And that is what my Abba Father know before we put all these things into place. I have amazing co-workers, really. So when I can't do my work and they have to help me, they're not mean. They help me without having an attitude. And you don't get this nowadays. You don't get this all of the time. And I am so blessed, you know. I've got co-workers fortunately for me, I also rent on the premises. So I've got a small apartment, and during this last 2 weeks, when I couldn't function as normal, you know, where you clean your apartments over weekends and you do the laundry and all of those stuff that goes with it, I couldn't do. And my cousin Waya, I think a weekend ago, he volunteered to cut the men's hair here at the facility, and I wanted to tell him that they can't come anymore because I wasn't feeling so well, you know, because I had to host. I was the host, and I just decided against it and then to stick it out. And when they came, I pretended to be very healthy, you know, and when they left, I couldn't clean up afterwards, next day, the kitchen staff came and they bring me food. They normally do that, especially when I'm not feeling well. And she came in and she looked around the apartment and um, she just started to clean without me have to say anything. And I, which was a very bright person, couldn't even tell her not to do it because I was sitting on the couch and I could barely move. And for these past 2 weeks, you can see the concern in their eyes. And I, on the other hand, I can't do anything, you know. I can't make my face expression looks like there's nothing wrong. So gratitude towards staff members that sometimes feels like family, you know, where they care and they help as far as they can. And that is also the type of co-workers that God put beside me, you know, people that are caring. So I know, although it is 14 days, that I have bad days where it literally feels like I'm suffocating. I know that these bad days will also turn one day into good days. And what I always ask the Lord when I pray is, yes, I'm sick, and yes, no one can do anything for me at this stage, but then He should just help me with this one thing. And that one thing is to carry my cross with dignity until the end. And I know He will give me that strength to carry my cross because He is with me when I have my good days. He's with me when I have my bad days. And He made sure that He put angels around me that looks after me and that cares for me. And that, my dear friends, is how amazing God is.